Hi, warrior, it's Traviseen here, and welcome back to our adventures with the Gnome Warlock.
Greetings.
Today, we are back in Alarian Stronghold, guys, and we're going to be making our way to Shadow Moon Valley today. We should hit level 69. I'm looking forward to that. We do have Demonic. We should get Demonic Sacrifice, yeah. For our destruction spec. Probably get another rank of Empowered Corruption. It's our next demonology talent. But yeah, let's make our way to Shadow Moon Valley, guys. The Fell Wasteland, that it is. Wasn't always that way. It used to be sort of like a zone that had like a Twilight vibe to it. In Warlords of Draenor, they showed that. And it was the home of the Shadow Moon clan. They were bloodthirsty blood drinkers, peaceful astronomers, mystics, and deeply spiritual shamans. They spent centuries charting Draenor's two moons and communing with the elements. That all ended when the Hand of Gul'dan happened. He chanted the Cipher of Damnation, which is a quest you can do in Shadow Moon Valley in TBC. I did it on the Paladin. And what that did is it raised a massive volcano splitting the center of the zone, pouring fell lava all over the place. And it was the ultimate monument to the Orcs' downfall. And what it did was it severed the connection of the Orcs to the elemental spirits of Draenor, abandoning shamanism forever. And supposedly the blast tore open the earth, raising that volcano right in front of us. Pretty epic zone. We'll head down here today. We'll pick up a few quests. And I'll also probably head up here to pick up entry into the Citadel. It's, oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. These Corcoran guys, they're gonna totally wreck me. Should we just run away like this? Wish we didn't run into them. No, they're too fast. You gotta be kidding me. There's too many of them. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it. Well, there we go. Welcome to Shadow Moon Valley. We ran into some Corcoran raiders. I think they're from Shadow Moon Village. That would have been a rough, hardcore TBC death. But it happens. We'll run back here. I could have took res sickness and we could have just been out front here, but should I do that? But then we have 15 minutes of res sickness. That kind of sucks. But they got us off our mount. I thought we were going to be able to get away. We were pretty damn close. But it's a tough zone. If you're playing hardcore TBC, it would probably be a zone where a lot of people would lose their character. There's quite a few elites around. Thought we were going to get away, though. The Hal of Terror Thought that would buy us enough time. It was close, though. They were just about to turn around. The Black Temple's also in this zone. We'll probably head over there eventually. Probably today, because this Smith Gorlunk guy, he's right outside of the temple. And you want to talk to him so you can start the Shattered Hall's key quest chain. Yeah, there it is right here.
Do not waste my time, lesser creature.
Alright, well, let's get all set up here just in case we die again. Have a little drink. We'll be ready to fight just in case we get dismounted. Also, the Stanley Cup final was completed in Game 6 in Las Vegas. The Canes won. Carolina Hurricanes. And their goalie got a shutout, Bussy. Like, he's pretty much an unknown goalie. He just came out of nowhere during the playoffs, and he got a shutout in the Stanley Cup finals. Insane. One thing I like about the NHL is how they do the trophy ceremony for the Stanley Cup. Like every other sport in North America, like, you know, the NFL, the MLB, NBA, they all give the trophy to the commissioner first, and there's like a little chat with the... Well, they give the trophy to the owner of the team first, the commissioner does. And they have a little chat with the owner of the team that won. But the NHL, the commissioner gives the Stanley Cup to the captain of the team. And then he celebrates for a little bit, and he hands it off to who he believes is the person that should celebrate first, which is a cool tradition. It's usually like a player that's been waiting the longest to get the cup. Like they haven't won before.
And Illidan's millions on the other. It's going to take everything we've got to defend the stronghold, and defend it we will. Every true Wildhammer would sooner die than surrender a home. A vision, you say? I don't care if he saw it in a vision, read it in a letter, or heard it from the mouth of a pit lord. He was dead on. What matters is that you're here, friend, and we need all the help we can get. Do get your guard down, traveler. We're under constant assault from the Burning
Pick up a
Legion,
few quests
from their
here.
base of Legion Hold to the northwest. The demons rain down a ceaseless stream of infernals. As quickly as we can kill them, the new meteors impact and begin a new wave of attacks. My men are ragged and exhausted. I don't know how much longer they'll hold out. Please, adventurer, lend your help to our defenses. Take your place on the line and halt the advance of the infernals. Our scouts have brought back disturbing reports from the ruined Arakoa encampments in the area. The ghosts of powerful Arakoa magicians wield powers we never thought they possessed. They seem to be organizing, as though preparing for something, but our knowledge is limited. We cannot afford to remain ignorant. Travel north to the Skethlon wreckage, to the northwest of the Death Forge, and search for signs of their motives.
The elements need your help, traveler. Shadowmoon Valley has been subject to unspeakable evils. The spirits remain tortured to this day. Many are enraged and unwilling to commune with the Earthen Ring. Help this world heal, friend. Directly northeast of Wildhammer Stronghold, you will find an area known as the Altar of Damnation. Make your way there and and speak with Earthmender Torlock.
It's time to get down in the muck and get dirty. What were you expecting? You gotta learn to walk before you can crawl, right? Reverse that. Anyway, we got all hands on deck for killing the garbage being thrown at us by the Burning Legion. That leaves you with the honor of cleaning up the crazed wildlife of Shadowmoon Valley. Grab a sword, staff, whatever it is that makes you happy, and kill as much of the wildlife as you can see. That'll clear a way out for our supply caravans.
Have you ever heard of food that cooks itself and stays hot forever? Dare to dream, I say. But maybe it's not a dream at all. Outside the fortress, near the lava pools and streams, you can find beasts that thrive in the sizzling heat. They're called Felfire Dimetrodons. The dwarves around here tell me that those Dimetrodons have the tastiest spleens ever, and that the spleens practically come pre-cooked. Bring me those spleens and I'll give you some coin. Start your search directly east of here.
I fear that these dwarves do not understand what they have built upon. This area was once the ancestral grounds for the Shadowmoon orcs. I speak of Spirit's Traveler. For nearly 20 years, they have laid dormant beneath the Wildhammer stronghold. But recently, something has riled them up. Venture beyond the gates of Wildhammer and seek out the pools and rivers of fell lava found across this land. Near the lava will be ever-burning ash. Bring me this ash, so that I may craft something that will help us.
Alright, well, there we go. We have a bunch of quests to complete. We also got the Hand of Gul'dan. That leads into the Cipher of Damnation, which is what we were talking about earlier. The downfall of the orcs in Draenor. But yeah, I think the NHL just does it right. It's kind of a shame that the owner gets so much airtime in the other sports, right? Like, it is his team, I guess, but it is the team that won the championship, right? Should let them, I guess, go first, right? You can kind of, you know, pop up later. But that's just how they do it in the NBA, NFL, and the MLB. Alright, here we go. We'll turn in the Hand of Gul'dan. There's Gul'dan just up here.
Severed the tie between orcs and the elemental spirits. His unquenchable thirst for power could not be satiated with the complete annihilation of the Draenei. He had to also destroy Draenor, raising the land and siphoning all of its energies for use in his war. Now all that is left are remnants of his madness. Look to the altar, traveler. The land is forever haunted. It is good that you came, traveler. We have much work to do. We must try and make amends. We must commune with the elements of this region and see if anything can be done. I grant you the Totem of Spirits, traveler. If you slay an enraged elemental spirit,
yeah, we have to put the
in
totem
close
down.
proximity of the totem, it will consume the elemental soul. You must use the totem to consume many souls before you may return to me. Do this for the spirits of fire and earth. First, return to me when the totem is full.
Alright, well, we'll try to do that. We just have a bunch of quests here we can complete. All these quests might even get us level 70 potentially. But I am going to try to get us into a dungeon when we hit level 69. I want to head over here and get entry to the Citadel. How are we doing on quests now, anyways? We have a bit of space. Still have like 9 more quests we can pick up. And the Hand of Gul'dan quest, that chain, that is a quest chain you need to do, I believe, to get the attunement for, the Eye raid. Or as most people call it, Tempest Keep. But we don't have to do that because the Paladin did it. We can just get in there. It's account bound. So we'll head over here and we'll get entry to the Citadel. We'll try to get it. And this Smith Gorlunk guy, the guy we're gonna go see, he's a blacksmith for the Fell Horde, which is the red-skinned, corrupted orcs. And they were mutated by drinking the blood of Meg-Theridon, who we fight in Meg-Theridon's lair. And the interesting thing about that lair, it's actually a prison. It should actually be called the Meg-Theridon's prison, because Illidan keeps Meg-Theridon in prison there. With the cubes you click, he's like imprisoned by those cubes. That's what they should call it. It shouldn't be called Meg-Theridon's lair. I guess it should be called Meg-Theridon's prison. And do we have to kill I think we have to kill Kargath Plaguefist, right? For the attunement? Or for the key? So we're getting the key mold from Smith Gorlunk after we kill him. And then we have to bring the mold to Hellfire Peninsula. Yeah, I think it's just destroying the Fell Reaver. Oh, my pet's gonna die. We'll make our way over here. So what he's crafting, this guy, Smith Gorlunk, he's crafting the key to keep Shattered Halls securely locked down, and I guess we're stealing it from him to obtain it, and then it allows us to open the door to get inside Shattered Halls. So we can kill Kargath Bladefist. We're going to be just outside of the Black Temple here. It's just ahead. I think it's the best raid in all of TBC. Sort of reminds me of like a fell version of Icecrown Citadel. And it was originally the Temple of Karabor. It was a holy sanctuary for the Draenei. Reflecting the blue light of Shadowmoon Valley. Because yeah, the zone used to actually be blue, but then it turned green, I guess, after what Gul'dan did. Yeah, here we go.
The Naru welcomes you as an ally in the field of battle.
And so here we are. Smith Gorlong should just be up here, I believe. Need to avoid some of these elites, though. There's some corrupted Shadowmoon Valley members. We kind of need to avoid these elites, though. So when I did this on my paladin, I could fly, so I just flew over this crap, so I didn't really have to deal with this, but let's see what this is like. See if we can actually do this without flying. Yeah, when the demonic horde formed, they slaughtered the Draenei defending the Temple of Karabor. And then to shatter the temple's holy defenses, Gul'dan's Shadow Council summoned a massive column of void energy that corrupted the architecture instantly, driving the survivors mad. So now the Shadow Council controls the temple, and they call it Black Temple instead of, you know, the Temple of Karabor. I wish they do WoD just to check it out. It'd be cool to do that during the Burning Crusade going on. You get to see, like, the contrast of the two different versions of Draenor. So we're pretty close here. He's just up here. He's usually dead, though. Because he, there's always people coming to kill him, right? Because they want to get the key, right? But he's not here at the moment. So we'll just hang out. Pretty sure this is it. So there's the place where he does his blacksmithing duties. Eventually spawn. So now I have Kil'jaeden. We'll try to kill this. Oh no! Just need to stay away from this elite. There we go, level 69, guys. We'll get another rank, I guess, of Empowered Corruption. Your corruption spell gains an additional 24% of your bonus spell damage effects. So yeah, we'll just hang out here. He'll eventually spawn. I'm pretty sure he's not up there. There isn't really anything. Is that him up there? No. There is a horde up there. A Blood Elf Mage. Level 70. Not too sure if he is doing the same quest as us. But if he is, maybe we'll have a little fight on our hands. Not too sure if we'll win that fight, but we could try. It's right here. I remember him being here, and because this is where the smith is, right? It's where, like, the blacksmithing area is. He probably killed him already. So we'll just kill stuff while we wait. And that means we've also unlocked more dungeons, guys. Pretty much unlocked all of them, except for the heroics. We'll need to get a key for those. So we can do Arcatraz, Botanica, Shadow Labs, Shattered Halls, Steam Vault. We'll just queue up for all of those and see if we get invited. I do want to wait, though, to make sure we get the quest first before we join, but we'll just queue up for now. Not too sure we'll get invited right away. Looks like most groups have people. This is a decent one here. They're just looking for a lock or a mage for Shadow Labs. I wonder what the loot's like for Shadow Labs. I haven't really looked into Pre-Abyss yet, but these cloth gloves look pretty good. Jade and Fire Gloves of Annihilation. Here's a wand with the healing wand. Not a bad neck. It's a better neck than what we have. It has spell hit on it, which is nice. The brooch of heightened potential. Pretty nice wand here. It's okay. The neck's nice. It's probably the best thing I've seen here so far. A threat reduction trinket, which is kind of cool, I guess. Oh. I think I have Kil'jaeden snitched on us there while we were looking at loot. Yeah, not a bad neck piece if it drops. The problem is this is a... We already found somebody, but it's I wonder if it's like an XP reputation group, because usually people do that. They get like a bunch of casters and just farm reputation in Shadow Labs, because you probably the best place to farm reputation to get into heroics. The lower city heroics. There he is, Smith Gorlock. It's not too tough, so we'll just fight him and just slowly. I can't even hit this guy. It's like inside here. It's actually like pretty tough. I'll just heal Juggin and he'll die to the dots. There we go. Alright, nice. We got the primal key mold. This is the beginning to
This freshly cast mold was
the Shattered Hall's key
to create
question.
A key of some sort. From the image engraved on its back, it appears to be related to Hellfire's Citadel. Maybe this could prove to interest to Daneth, the Force Commander at Honorhold.
And we have to bring that to Honorhold, and then we'll eventually get told to take down Fell Reaver, which is pretty cool. We need a group for that. We can't solo Fell Reaver. I don't think we'll ever be able to solo him. Maybe you can with loot from Black Temple or Sunwell Plateau. Who knows? But I'm happy we got that. Sometimes it's kind of a pain to get. There's like people flying in and you know, tagging him before. Can't really run through here. We have to wait, guys. It's too bad we don't have flying, but we don't. I wonder if there's any other way out of here. Doesn't look like it. So we'll just we'll deal with this guy for now. Oh, he's gonna snitch on us. Can't allow that. We'll just fight our way out of here. This elite's gonna come up though. It's just pretty bad timing. Our bags are kind of full. We have shards we can get rid of though. A lot of quest items on us now. I'll wait for this guy to make his way up. We just need one more level, guys. One more level and we'll be level 70. And that's when we really start doing damage. We're pulling two here. Not this guy. Need to get out of here before the elite makes his way down. I think we have a little bit of time. Yeah, supposedly like a civil war is going on between the Shadow Council and the Burning Legion. So there's like a massive cavern system in the northern mountains here. And the Shadow Council and the Burning Legion are manufacturing anti-demonic weaponry to use against Illidan's forces. So they got a little civil war going on. So I guess we'll head down here. We'll get another flight point. Why not? Maybe I'll, we'll do a few quests, actually. Be nice to fly up to Hellfire Citadel. There's a hunter here. He's doing his quest for Tempest Keep. We'll leave him alone. I think this is a horde camp, correct? Right? Yeah, like why are they? Oh, this is not a horde camp. It's a scryer camp. So if you're scryer, you can actually go here and get a flight point. It's pretty nice for look at that druid just flying in the sky as a with his noggin fogger elixir. It's like a skeleton swimming. Yeah, it's for if you have Scryer rep, you can actually go there and get the flight points. Nice. I wonder if this one's Aldor or Wildhammer's Stronghold. Maybe that's an Aldor camp. Probably not. Doesn't look like it. Try to find the rest of this burning ash. But it is going to be tough for us to get into dungeons. Like if you're not paying attention, it's rare to just get invited, you know, unless you're like a tank. Or a healer. Kind of have to like ask to get in, or you won't get invited. We're also not level 70. Being level 70 helps as well. There we go. There's a bunch of burning ash right here. This is what we'll do. We'll try to get all these spleens and the rest of the burning ash. And Google supposedly added a flight simulator to their web version of Google Earth. I've seen a video of it. It looks pretty cool. It's not like the game flight simulator. It doesn't look that good, but it's kind of cool how you can like sort of fly through, areas. It sort of turned it into like a flight simulator game. And it's completely connected to the web browser, so you don't have to download anything or install anything. Just convenient. It's just all a part of Google Earth. But there is, I believe there's like no takeoffs or landings, right? It's not like you're flying. It's more about just traveling through, I guess, Google Maps. It's not like, it's not about like, about it being an actual flight simulator. And it's pretty simplified and casual. So I'm not too sure if you can really call it a flight simulator, but they sort of try to make it seem like it is. Juggin's okay in the fell lava. Like one more spleen to go. And 3 more ash. Yeah, use the arrow keys to control your pitch and roll, and then use page up and page down to increase and decrease your thrust. Pretty simple controls, not too bad. There's mouse controls too. I might give that a try. I think that'd be a little bit more chill. But maybe it'd be like more of a pain to control. I wonder if browser games will ever make like a comeback. Oh, I got invited to a group. I wonder what this is for. Oh, great. Later. What is this for? I don't know what dungeon this is for. Let's check. Check here. These guys are in Auk and Din, so I assume it's maybe Shadow Labs. Still, you don't need spleens anymore. Just have to watch out here. Nice if we can complete this quest before we get summoned. Looks like one of us is in Shadowmoon Valley. 3 of them are in Auchindoun. We have no... You can sell stuff, though. Just outside of Auchindoun. So maybe we'll do that. Just need one more ash. Hopefully, Juggin get it. Actually, Juggin's gonna die. Damn it. We'll be okay. There we go, we got summoned, we'll get the final ash. Looks like this priest is also on the same quest. And there we go, we'll take the summon. I assume it's Shadow Labs, because that's the only Auchindoun dungeon we were queued for. And hopefully, if the neck drops, they'll give it to us. Murmur drops some nice boots, which are an upgrade. And then we have a pretty nice dagger that I'd probably take. Why not? 130 spell power. It's much better than our staff. Or it's a sword, actually. Okay, there's a vendor here. We can sell some junk here to the vendor. So it's 10 gold to disenchant this. Maybe we'll hold on to it, I guess. But yeah, we don't have too much bag space. Should I just vendor this? Soulbound the helmet. There's more spell power, but it doesn't have the spell. I like the spell hit. We're gonna get rid of it. Orb of Dorahill. It's keep staff of polarities. Much less spell power on it, Orient. Yeah, maybe we'll just vendor the staff. It's a nice staff, though. But we're going to be replacing all that stuff pretty soon. And I need to switch to... we have some junk on us, damn it. These guys are like, hurry up. Some stuff we can just get rid of, too. Like this Gordog's imprint. We don't need that. Creatures... Yeah, the little Sal Beam letter that we use to find out who owes them gold. Stuff like that can just get deleted. Okay, guys. Well, that's going to be the end of today's episode, guys. Looks like the tank's going to take a little bio break. So we will be back soon. Well, next episode, we'll be back and we'll be completing Shadow Labs. But as always, guys, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.